This is the Global Economic Scrap Metal Commodities and Recycling Report by BENLEE Roll-Off Trailers and Open-Top Scrap Gondola Trailers, November 25th, 2019. This is a special remote edition.
U.S. steel production rose to 1.867 million tons on slowing growth, as there is mixed data on will growth pick up or slow down over the next 12 months. Oil was steady at $57.94 a barrel on OPEC cuts and slow economic growth. Low gasoline prices are great for the U.S. consumer. U.S. weekly oil production was steady at the record 12.8 million barrels per day. Just great economic news. Shale oil growth is leading versus traditional oil rigs. Therefore, what we're seeing is less steel is being used due to less traditional oil rigs are in the market. Iron ore rose to $84.50 a metric ton on slow global economic growth. Scrap steel number one heavy melt was steady at 202.67 on continued slow growth. December could possibly have prices up $10 to $20 gross ton or more due to the slow flow into recycling yards. Hot rolled coil steel rose to $27.29 a hundred on higher scrap prices and slightly higher demand. Copper rose to $2.65 near the multi-week high as markets continue to look for growth. Aluminum was steady at 79.2 cents, also as markets continue to look for growth. November's Eurozone manufacturing index rose, and that's an economy just slightly smaller than the U.S., but it is still in contraction, so it is contracting slower. This was the 10th month of slower factory activity and the 7th month of slower job creation. Last week's initial jobless claims of 227,000 was steady at a 5-month high, but historically this is a very low number as hiring remains good, yet it's clearly slowing as the tax cut effect of 2018 has slowed. October's U.S. housing starts rose 3.7% to 1.31 million, following September's 7.9% slump. While a nice number compared to 10 years ago, it is below the starts from 1960, 59 years ago, when there were only about half the number of people living in the U.S. Huge student debt and cuts in legal immigration from people seeking jobs with work permits and people seeking asylum is slowing U.S. economic growth. November's U.S. manufacturing index rose with the steepest factory expansion in 7 months. Output increased at the fastest pace in 10 months, and manufacturers had the first backlog increases since June, which together will pressure higher commodity prices. As a negative, though, manufacturers remain concerned about the future due to the economic uncertainty in the markets. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average fell to 27,876, but remains high as slow growth is supporting markets as recession fears fade. If you're looking to dramatically increase your roll-off trailer payloads and you do not have to over-permit to 107,000 GVW, there is no need to use our terrific BENLEE triaxle conventional trailer. It's a great unit, but our Bridgemaster tandem axle is a full 80,000 GVW, but weighs about 6,000 pounds less, so it carries about 20% more weight. The Bridgemaster is the new standard in roll-off trailers.
As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.